People, they don't want what you have. They just don't want you to have anything. Let me bring it back for the people at the back so they can hear me. They don't want what you have. They just don't want you to have anything. Whether it's 4K, 1080p, HD. This is all free. This is history. You know what the motto is. If you do not see a clear image, please do not miss the message. Alright, in today's video, I'm going to talk about young Dolph. Currently, Abundance Affirmations has hit over 3K views, 3,000 views. You could have watched any YouTube channel in the world, but you chose Abundance Affirmations. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My present is my presence. You know? This is the best motivational channel, United Kingdom. Right? Let's go. Young Dolph. Reason why I wanted to do Young Dolph is it's a bit different from my other videos, but you know, Young Dolph, I'm not going to give you a facade that I listen to any of his music, but to be honest with you, his interviews, they really intrigued me. And as you know, and if you don't know, now you know, he got killed, he got shot in his own area of Memphis. So in terms of when I heard that, right, that really illustrated, you know, a picture for me to present to you and only you. I told you, man. I'm on my podcast. Shh. I'm painting pictures with my words. So young Dolph, right? What really intrigued me about young Dolph, right? He actually inspired me in terms of his thought and his process. He once said in his video, right, that his thoughts and everything comes together when he's alone, and I relate to that. You know, I think my process and my thoughts and my abundance affirmations come when I'm alone. I used to be, you know, a social junkie, but when I was around certain people, I wasn't able to manifest and implement my actions. I became a lot more stronger with my thoughts being alone. You know, you have to exercise of knowing how to be alone, because most people, right, they feel like they have to have somebody or some people around them to feel a bit stronger. You know, eagles fly alone. Let me bring it back for the people at the back so they can hear me. Eagles fly alone. So let me bring it back to young Dolph, right? Young Dolph was a giver. You know, did you see, or or if you heard, you can do your research, right? He gave 100K to his people in the community, and also he gave a sports car. Quote me if I'm wrong, was it a Lamborghini or a Ferrari to a fan? He had the art of giving back. Sometimes, right, people can't stomach of you reaching in an abundance that could be the people around you or where you're from, because they expect you to be at the same pace, and when they see growth, it hurts their heart, right? They can't stomach that. So let me bring it back to you know, the brother Nipsey Hussle, killed in his own home. Chinks in his home. Big L, one of the you know, very heavy spitters. Big L, do your research, right? Killed in his own home. It says in the Bible, right, a prophet is not appreciated in his own home. And when you take that quote from the Bible, that's going to relate to you, because sometimes you have to come off the location where you're from. Some people manifest a lot more better when they reach to another location or around people, because they see the star quality in you. And sometimes the people around you or where you're from, they can't take that. Because sometimes, right, even if you're related, doesn't mean they're related to your thoughts. Let me bring it back for the people at the back. This is my third time or fourth time doing this. Sometimes, even if you're related to somebody, it doesn't mean they are related to the process of where you want to go. People share different integrities, right? Doesn't matter. But let me get back to young Dolph. He was really respected, and people had a warm heart to him. It's very unfortunate that he had to get crucified in his own area. You see what happens to Jesus in terms of no matter how many times you give something or do something. As mentioned before, I must have said it about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. You're an angel in somebody else's eyes, and you're a devil in someone else's eyes. Don't be quick, right, to be drunk, to be loved. I'm not talking about up to be loved. I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about the likes of young Dolph, right, or Nipsey Hussle or Chinks. It'd always be the closest ones, or where you're from, or where there's gonna be a lot more hate coming from. Right? You're always gonna get more support of people that's out your town. As mentioned before, right, I might have said this on Instagram, or I might have said this on my YouTube. Your mobile phone is able to take you out of your local spot, and you can go to any destination. You can use any use of social media to make that new blessing or financial or spiritual gain in your life. Nonsense doesn't equal profit. Right? Sometimes, right, you have to take that location in terms of that further step in your life, whether you want to move out of areas, whether it's 3 months or 6 months, or for that, you may not return, because sometimes, I said this before, at home you're a visitor, but sometimes when you're a visitor, you're more at home. There's going to be people in your life that's going to appreciate your kindness, or in terms of the way you work, or your thought and your process. They're going to appreciate it somewhere elsewhere. Don't feel that you have to be appreciative of where you're from. Man, it's so unfortunate that a son or a brother or a father, right, has lost his life in the comfort of your own home. It's going to be a lot more dangerous, right, of you being at home. People feel like you got to keep it gangster, that you got to stay in the location on the roads of where you're from. Master P said it the best. Gangster is not about just living in your hometown. Gangster is about providing money for yourself and your family, or insurance or safety, right, elsewhere. The roads don't love you, bro. The roads don't love you, sis. Right? And it'll be hurtful that anything can happen in terms of, whether it's gaslighting or a form of people want to see you hurt, or or there's gonna be more people at your funeral than even your birthdays, than from the people that you know, right? But sometimes you have to get out of that zone, right? Sometimes the uncomfortable situations are gonna make you feel so comfortable, right? When you move out, right? But the thing is, right, you should never feel uncomfortable anywhere. You're on your abundance affirmations, right? It's life, man. When you're trying to feed the people around you, or or you could be that one that could bring something to your city, or even your family, or even your friends. But sometimes, right, when they see that you're the captain of the ship and they don't like you, they want your ship, right, to sink. I had to use young Dolph as a perfect example. This is history. And if you don't know, this is abundance affirmations. Right? I said it previously, man. Check it in the Bible. It says sometimes a prophet is not appreciated in his own home. Sometimes you have to make your home elsewhere for you to feel safe. Right? There's going to be strangers that's going to gravitate to you. Never think of a family member or even a friend that's going to try to support your goals at home. As I said it in my last video, can you do it on a rainy day in Stoke? It's all good playing at home, right? Can you perform better under the lights? Just like maybe a LeBron or maybe a Steph Curry. No, which one are you? You have to find an alternative how to get to your abundance affirmation. Steph Curry, but I've never seen Steph Curry ever slam dunk. Shooter. All he does is shoot. LeBron James, I've never seen somebody that big be so athlete in terms of his movement, in terms of his IQ. Right? Gotta find a way. Right? Your home is where you feel appreciated. Your home is where you feel at peace. Even if it means you to be on your solo thing. There ain't no shame of you traveling alone. There ain't no shame of you eating alone. There ain't no shame of you putting your mental health first. Life is like a movie. It's a premiere. You're the premiere. And you have to be the agent of your own life. Like James Bond 007. Did you catch it? I'm only dropping metaphors and all that. Right? So let's take this, whether you're in UK, whether you're in USA, whether you're in Ghana, shout to people in Ethiopia, man. Sometimes you have to get out of the location of where you're from, man. Because people, man, sometimes, man, people don't love you, man. Sometimes people want to be a convenient artist when it suits them, and that's when they tell you to come back home. Right? Take it from me, man. More blessings or more abundance affirmations has progressed for me when I kept myself to myself. I'm reaching 1,000 blessings since last year of this December 2020. Everything that I obtained right now, I couldn't even do that in a decade. And I did it in 5 months. Right? I feel at home. The strength is back. I'm back. This is abundance affirmations. Mind where you go. Peace.